Hello everybody, welcome back to the Inquisition. As planned, the War Council has reconvened. All of the things I wanted to do last time are done. And we'll see where that gets me. Alright, so everything we were doing was in Orlais last time, so... utilize the Grey Warden treaties. I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. Josie. Nice. Okay, next we have Dwarven Slaves in Venatori Hands. A report has arrived from the site of the suspected Venatori Enclave. It is nonsensical given accepted historical record. Located the Venatori Enclave. Fires on approach. Assumed they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed, Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves, dead or alive. One Deepstalker corpse found. Signs of blight corruption. Best guess, Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp well. Assume they left the same way. Well collapsed. No passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Binthis Warhelm Kalsarkok. Sarok. Is there a follow-up to this story? Because, man, would that be swell. Alright, let's do this. Western approach resources. Yeah, I'll take that, Luster. An offer to help on their terms. Oh, this looks like a follow-up. A hole in the surfacer's precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it? If this Magister shit really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions, and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. What? With a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass? Hold the phone. They hold their secrets dear, do as they say, no more, no less. They can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of their passage. I don't know if sending a double is the way to go. Potential relations with other Dwarven Theg would be far more beneficial than minor strike. I feel like Liliana is the best. This is the best strategy. Just listen to what they say. Dwarves be dwarven. Let them do their thing.
Let's see what we have.
All right, cool. I'm very interested in that. Okay. Hissing waste resources. A friend in Quarinus. According to Dorian, while most of Magisters are not Venatori supporters, they will not raise a finger to prevent Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A Magister contact in Quarinus by the name of Maveris Talini is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which would see Venatori activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Maveris would be beneficial, and ultimately could drum up support from other Magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. And so, the only thing I can do is send Josie. Yeah, let's do it.
At your service.
Alright. Then, where are we going to send my army? Protect Val Gamord from the Darkspawn. Your worship, my town of Val Gamord has been besieged by Darkspawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from, but I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My own humble forces have already been dispatched to help in your noble efforts, leaving my people ill-equipped against this savage host. Word of your redemption of the Grey Wardens has already spread far. Please, if you can spare them, Val Gamord lives or dies by your word. Yours, Marquis Effalachi Buffon. It's a hell of a name.
To work?
Cool. Alright, let that do its thing. Then we'll go explore around the castle here and see what new stuff there is besides the new throne room area. Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll run over to Josie. See what's up. Josie, dear.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royeaux.
Go on.
Wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me?
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Say Andraste loves us all. Tell them it wasn't Andraste. Tell them nothing. But I never saw Andraste. Tell them I do not speak for her. I don't know what to say here. Let's say Andraste loves us all. Shit, what the hell do I care? It'll make him happy.
Tell these petitioners, Andraste said she cares for us always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royeaux.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you just gotta say it, so it makes people feel comfortable because the world is going to shit. Anything else?
It's good to see you.
How are you always so polite?
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
But doesn't it get tiresome?
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely baneful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
I've liked meeting all of you. I'm glad you have. And the game isn't worth it. I don't know. I mean, I've liked meeting all of you.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
And our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Ban Vigard of Ferelden is visiting. An honor, to be sure.
Great.
Please show no alarm if you hear shouting in his quarters at night.
Great.
Shouting?
His lordship spent a half a year with his lands under siege by Darkspawn during the Ferelden Blight. His wife informs me the Ban still sleeps rather poorly.
Let's get personal.
Yes?
I have some questions. Investigation questions. Let's ask about Liliana.
You haven't really gone into detail about how you know Liliana.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Olay. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
What prompted this reunion?
How exactly did you and Liliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Leliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
A clever way to test you?
I assume the entire problem was some form of trial.
You assume correctly. Leliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
So you're still friends, I take it?
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Val Royeaux. Leliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
Do you talk to her often? Because I want to make sure she doesn't go crazy. She seems like she's about to go crazy. Although I'm trying to win her over. Maybe you and I can do it together?
Does Liliana confide in you?
If she enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures, Leliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Go on. Alright, well, I think that's enough for now.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Alright, so then we're gonna go this way. Any secrets? Any new special secrets? Have I gone down here recently? Into the deep, dark, dank cellars? Into the deep, dark, dank. If anything, there should be books down here. At least 1 or 2 books for that damn quest. And then all my alcohol. All my stores of alcohol. Because if I'm anything, it's a hoarder. If I'm anything else, it's an alcoholic. That's a problem. I'm an alcoholic who doesn't want to drink his alcohol because it's just so precious. Cool. Oh, it's this guy now. Hello? Who
When
are
I
you
find out
talking
who's
to?
been throwing fresh bread up on the battlements, there'll be consequences. Mark my words. Strange.
You're walking. Oh my God, he's
Yesterday
walking
I thought
through.
I saw someone taking a loaf, but I can't quite recall.
What is this guy doing? You got more problems than that, sir. You are moving through tables. There is plates and. All right, we're just gonna leave. Shit's getting super weird. Cole, what have you done? Cole gave 0 shits. He's like, time, space, whatever. Blackwall's outside now?
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped it though, yeah. That's why we fight. Yeah, oh, I like that one. That's why we fight him.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
We can still try, right? Then remember the intention. I like this one.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Huh. Dude is a badass. Okay. Where's my other guy? Where'd you go? There was a time where I had a guy who looked after the stables. I don't know what happened to him. He was right back there. Ooh, Imperial Warm Blood. Yeah, let's waste some money. Sure, cool. Buying stuff I don't need. Oh, there he is.
Inquisition?
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well
And that
supplied?
thing.
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
Cool. Any news?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
All right.
Farewell.
May it be with you.
Thanks for not being involved. Blackwall, anything new?
I'm here.
Let's see. Thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
I've heard this before, haven't I? Alright, investigate some more. I've heard all these things. Does he have new thoughts, or it doesn't matter?
We should return to our duties.
I've heard his thoughts on this stuff before.
You are, after all, in charge.
Great. Ladies. Yeah! Oh, hold on. Stuck. I'm stuck between you two. Ah, yes, hello.
Your worship.
Oh, never mind. Thanks. We got vendor things. We got...
Inquisitor.
Yeah, we got racist man and his friend angry dwarf. My exit. My various masters. I think we'll probably go with her. Just because I like the knight skills. I think they're cool. Surgeon, anything new?
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should like to study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
How careful we talking? I got a feeling Blackwall won't object. Dude will be like, sign me up. I got nothing going on.
I suppose you're right.
What? Like how sometimes you just walk in on random conversations and I kind of want to know what was going on there. Whatever.
Hey,
Hey, how are you? What's new?
What's been going on?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
Oh, you. You know what? Tell me about yourself, Harding.
So who's Scout Harding really?
More.
Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then
She
I
says the
signed
same thing
on.
every time. I feel like
Wanted
I
to
don't
see the
know.
world
I
before
don't know
it was
why I'm
swallowed
expecting
up by
something new.
That thing out there.
All right. Well, thanks
I should
again.
go.
There we go. More books in here? Nope, it's just a damn plaque. And a song.
Stop bouncing. You're bouncing.
In a hurry.
Boop. Nice. One day I'll collect all these damn things. Shoop. Any news, Cabot?
Inquisitor.
How's morale?
What's the current mood?
Scorn.
Okay. Rumors?
What's the word out there?
Someone requested a dragon flagon. I threw him out.
I don't know what a dragon flagon is, but I imagine it is
As you were.
super dirty.
Inquisitor.
Also, that bear's face is the derpiest bear. Like, oh, they got me. All right. Hi, Bull.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Shouldn't have done that, bro.
Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
That's my girl.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
Hit him.
All right. There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
This helps you?
So we're working out your fear with a stick. Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
You like it rough? Oh, yeah.
Didn't know you liked it that rough. Only from you, boss. Only from you.
Yeah. I realized at the beginning I could have dug deeper. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to know what was going on there. I just wanted to beat that man with a stick. Is that too much to ask? Just want to beat a man with a stick. Cassie? How you doing?
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Love poetry, I assume? Yeah.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
She has no time for my shit.
I couldn't. Not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes grace.
Do you think you don't have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
I don't care about historians. That's a good idea. Yeah, sure.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
It was a spirit, nothing more. You think it's possible? Yeah, let's inquire.
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
I believe it was her. I don't know either. Yeah, I like this one. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
Oh, don't make me feel guilty about not bringing you. Look! I only had so many choices! It was a spirit, nothing more. I believe it was her. I don't know either. Screw it. Let's just do this.
I believe it was the divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Why do they keep leading me around? Damn it, I just want to ask them more questions instead of getting stuck behind tables. Alright. Books up here? I said books. I got books. We got no books up here. That was the shittiest song. That was the worst jingle. The no book jingle. Okay, well. Keep smithing, smiths. Cassie, where'd you even go? Back to where you normally
Stefan
go?
finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
Think that's like a Cole doing, or is that just like, you know, dude just died? Maybe Cole helped him. I don't know.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana
Go
is
on.
receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course, sure.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would
Great.
be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Double great. Alright, let's ask some more things. Tell me about yourself.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
I just want to get to know you, girl.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Nevarra. The real Nevarra until much later.
I've heard this before.
By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
Let's just keep going. Maybe it'll clear it off.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Alright, well, I know what a mortalitati is. I get that, because we asked that before. What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
What?
My family polluted it for me.
Yes, okay.
What little I saw of my uncle. Thus I did not see Navarre. The real.
About your parents. I'm going to keep going through this until...
They had the king. Thus we were raised by my uncle. A mortality.
Your uncle?
A death. The mortal. Navarrans spend more time honoring. It is odd
Yeah,
to be so
heard all this
fascinated
before.
with death and its trappings.
I'll never understand it.
I
That's
will never
all for now
understand
with
it.
that.
I'll let you get back to work.
Well, take down Leo of Lucian Bay at the west. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Well, she definitely opened up a lot of things, that's for sure. I don't know that I learned anything new about her. Okay. Let's go back in here and we'll grab the word from my team. Oh, hey.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Thank you.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
You sealed the main rift at Adamant, but the fortress is still a mess. Demons, Darkspawn, maker knows what. I could take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't
Awesome.
close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
Yeah, cool.
Can we
All
talk
right,
about
anything
the
else
Bulls
about the Chargers?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
I've heard interesting jobs.
We'll
No, we're
talk later.
fine. Alright, we'll go back to Bull really quick.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next
They're
time
just sitting
you're
around
free,
drinking
why
and
don't you
getting
come
beat
grab
with
a drink?
sticks.
I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
You wanted to get drinks?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Sure. Great. Done.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Creme isn't too bad. Does he ever stop like this? Does he ever stop?
Is he always like this?
I'm afraid so. The chief loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your billowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Are you a woman's kind of a douchey question? I've always thought that Creme was a woman anyway. Why pass as a man? Because, I don't know. It's their own damn business. Let's do when did you know?
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the Chargers, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
I'm impressed. I'm investigating this. How'd you get here, Skinner?
So how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
I like this team. I want this. Can I get rid of the rest of my people and just adopt his people into, like, my inner circle? Because they're badasses. Grim, what's your story?
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
Yep. I've been there before, Graham. I had to grunt at a few people earlier.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Why'd you leave your clan?
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
And you, Stitches?
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
I'm impressed.
Got a good company, Bull.
We do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
I like all of them. I like all of them. Fantastic. That's it for this episode. Next time, we'll finally go judge people and see what the rest of the team is up to. I'm sure they are just as interesting as what we saw today. I am really excited to then go and do some of these side quests for my friends and get my new special powers. Oh, there's so much to do. And for you to do, wink, is subscribe. That'd be wonderful. And as always, to be continued.